This is Garrett Fry, the construction site sequence lead for 3D digital map painting, and we're taking a look at shot 548. So let's take a look. We start off on the left and we pan towards the right. So the direction that we've been given is to fill in the empty areas with construction site material. So we have this area right here primarily, and then we also have a little bit of an area up here on this bench here, which is just small. It doesn't provide a lot of area, but it gives you an opportunity to put some things up there. So while you are putting things in this area, you're going to want to make sure that you're following the right perspective. And fortunately, you have like almost a perspective grid that's been created by the onset or the construction guys here, and that kind of creates a grid for you. So that already kind of gives you some help as to how the perspective is going, and conveniently it's all laid out there on set. So when you are putting things down, you want to make sure that it's put in a logical way as to, and you can answer the question of why did I put something in this space, and you say, hey, I put something in that space because this is where they're going to be working on this particular task. So there's big machinery, so they're going to be moving this big pile of wood, or they just finished moving this big pile of wood with this machinery, and there's all these other things around it to indicate that that's the work that they've been doing there. So if you can provide little vignettes or little stories around the things that you're doing, it really kind of helps out the layout process and add some logic behind what you're doing. Also, when you are laying out your objects and integrating them into the set, you need to make sure that you're conscious of the shadow color and the light color. So you can see the shadow color is quite blue on these, and the light color is quite warm. And in addition to that, all the shadows are hard. So you have these little contact shadows, and you have these shadows from it coming from things, and that makes things feel seated into the environment because we have those shadows. Also, there's a little bit of a specular quality on all of these objects, and so you want to make sure that when you're working with that photography, where a lot of it's been shot under cloudy, overcast conditions, that you're adding in that's kind of specular quality and where the light's hitting and how it's interacting with the materials of that object. Before you jump into your shot, it's a good idea to review the library of construction site materials. Do a bunch of quick matte painting tests by dragging photos into your shot and doing quick integrations. You will soon be able to discern the appropriate reference you should use for your shot.